Hey everyone, welcome to an afternoon clean and cook with me. The first thing that I like to start this process off with is just doing the dishes. It really motivates me to do the rest of the house and also just to keep my space clean as I go about cooking and doing other projects in the kitchen. So this is how I usually start the process. A really good tip that I have found for cleaning out your sink just whenever you want that extra shine or you just want to give it a really good deep clean is you'll just take some baking soda and sprinkle it all across the bottom of your empty sink and let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you can just take your rag to it and scrub anything off that needs to come off, and then take your little sprayer and just rinse off the excess baking soda. Alrighty guys, so another thing that I want to mention here is the cleaner that I'm using, and this is a homemade cleaner that I really love to use. It is just a even ratio of water and white vinegar, and then I put a couple squirts of Dawn dish soap in there, and this is optional, but you can put in a little essential oil. I prefer citrusy oils like lemon or orange. Here you just see me packaging some bread that I had left out from lunch, and you'll also see me do some pie here in a second, and then we'll get back to cleaning. Alrighty guys, moving on to the dining room, which was an absolute disaster on this day. Mondays are the worst because honestly the house just gets left to waste on the weekends, so when we come back on Mondays we usually have a lot of extra work to do, but here I had the table completely cleaned off and I was wiping it down, and then you'll see me set the table because tonight we're having broccoli cheddar soup. Alrighty guys, so the cooking process begins here, and I'm just adding 2 quarts of bone broth. You can use chicken, beef, or any kind of bone broth that you have. Store-bought will work too. If you're doing store-bought, then I would just say do 2 cups. If you're doubling it like I am, 4 cups. But I'm just using 2 quarts. And then I'm also going to add in 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and like I said, I'm doubling it, so you just want to use half of whatever I am doing. Here you see me washing up the broccoli that is going to go into the soup, and so I'm just washing it really thoroughly. I'm using 2 heads, but if you're using the original recipe, you're just going to want to use 1 head of broccoli. Alrighty guys, so I put our broccoli on a cast iron skillet with some butter in the bottom next to our bone broth and heavy whipping cream mixture, and that is getting hot, but I'm going to let it go a little longer before I add any cheese or anything to that. I still need to cut my onion and stick that in the pan with the broccoli to saute that. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so here you see me adding 6 cups of cheese into our bone broth and heavy whipping cream mixture, and then later once the vegetables are softened, we're going to add in the broccoli and the onion. Alrighty guys, here you're going to see me add some salt, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, and some Tabasco sauce. This is what the final result looked like. It was super good and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!